Well, I'm sat outside the church in Mogan, and I've just picked up a leaflet because we're just about to have the Fiestas San Antonio el Chico, which is a patron saint up in the village of Mogan. So Mogan region, that is for Puerto Rico, Arquinigan, Amadores, Pride Cura, Puerto de Mogan, where everyone goes for the Friday market. But up in the mountains is the capital city of the whole region. And we've got a lovely little church. There's videos up on my YouTube channel of the church itself. So I just thought I'd tell you a little bit about what's going to be happening in the fiesta. And it's all around the church, is why I'm sat outside the church. Inside you have a message of the priest who's here. And how the council describe it as June will return to Mogan, this feeling when we begin the fiestas of San Antonio Chico. The streets of the historic town will fill with colour, music, events and shared memories to reinforce even more our feeling of belonging and of proudness for our identity and the traditions that unite us as Moganeros and Moganeras, which is the nice name for the people who live in the region of Mogan, particularly in this village. So that's basically a feeling of what it is. And it all starts in the church. And on Thursday the 4th, the whole fiesta starts with a special service, a misa, in the church here, which honours everybody who's passed in this last year in the region, which is beautiful, because even though it's lots of dancing and music and parties and smells and food, it focuses on religiousness and of the church. So it starts with that misa in the church, which is beautiful. And then we go to, we have a big exposition, forgotten the word in English, is exposition of typical Canarian clothes, which will be beautiful because they're handmade with lace and everything. And everyone wears them. I'll do a video, I'll do a live when we have the big processions, because there's a day where everyone gets dressed up. So babies in prams will be wearing the traditional costume, right up to the elderly people who were like hardly walking on the sticks. Everybody's involved. Everyone wears the costume, including the teenagers. Everyone's very proud to be Canarian here. And then what else do we have? Oh, we have a big party. It starts at midnight on Friday the 5th. So that'll be music, could be reggaeton, could be anything. Basically, anybody who wants to sleep, who just want to go to the fiesta for the music, they'll be sleeping with earplugs in and probably a little sensitive to help them sleep, because it goes on until the sun rises. And then on the Saturday, we have an exhibition of the Bedenco Canarian dogs. We call them perros, Bedencos Canarios, which would be quite interesting. So that's our a breed of dog that's local here, like hunting dogs. And then we have the Romeria. The Romeria is where everyone gets dressed up, and that's at 6:30 on Saturday. And we have buses come up. So Global is our local bus company, well, for the islands, and they run extra buses. We have a bus an hour up to the village. The connection is in Puerto de Mogan. So if you drive and park your car and jump in the bus to come up, sorry. And the buses run really regularly, so everyone can get on the bus and come up and enjoy the Romeria. You don't have to get dressed up. If you want to join in and be part of everybody else, really, you can pick up cheap costumes and desnudos. In Puerto Rico, even, they have some of the shops there will have an Arginigan. You'll be a traje canaria. Is called. For the women, it's like a long skirt. You can wear just a little vest top if you don't want to go whole hog and get the blouse and everything. The guys wear trousers, little waistcoat, and they all have the hats and scarves and everything. It's really nice. Not expensive if you do want to dress up, and that'd be nice for your holiday photographs. And yeah, so it's all like little trucks. I'm really sorry, I forget my English words. So like wheelbarrows, but huge wheelbarrows, all decorated. Each little village all around will bring a wheelbarrow, and all the farmers will put on the local produce, and they offer it at the church, and it usually goes up to like a monastery up in Las Palmas, and it gets shared there because they look after a lot of people in need up there. Although I may be wrong, but that's what it usually is. And then at 12:30, half past midnight on the Saturday night, there is another big party. So if you like partying, you won't even need a bed actually. Just sleep on the beach during the day. Come up, we've got parties every night. Then we have stuff for the children on the Sunday, and that's up in our sports hall. And then lots of bits and pieces. Let's see what might be interesting. Oh, here, Tuesday the 9th at 7 o'clock, there is a competition of desserts and Spanish tortilla, which is egg and potato. And it is a skill to be able to make it. Everyone just make different tasting ones. I can't believe potatoes and eggs can taste so different, look so different. But we do have a competition, and they share everything out afterwards. So if you want to taste a proper Spanish tortilla and some of our desserts, come along to that. What else have we got? There's a lot of stuff here that probably, unless you're doing Spanish, won't be quite so interested to you. On the following Friday, Friday the 12th, we've got another concert, and that starts at 10 o'clock. Oh, this is the end. Is it the end? No, it's not the end. No, for the Friday, we've got a concert at 10 o'clock, followed by at midnight, we've got all the fireworks going, and it's usually quite an impressive firework display. And it's quite funny because the fireworks go if you're not actually there. If you're anywhere within like quite a lot of miles of here, all like the noise echoes around all the barrancos because the island's lots of valleys going down, we're up, so it'll echo around absolutely everywhere. And then again, so the Friday the 12th, there is another night of partying, starts at midnight in the village. And again, there will be buses coming up and down, so you'll be able to get way up here. We do have some new parking up here, but in all honesty, you're better off with the bus because it will be difficult to park. Then on the Saturday, we have a procession, and we have the band, so we have a brass band up here. 11 o'clock on Saturday the 13th of June, we have a procession through the village from the church, and they're quite a good band actually. I hear them practicing all the time. They're a really good band. Then we have Bajada de la Rama. So this is at 6 o'clock on Saturday the 13th. If you're here, you should come. I would not wear good clothes. I would just wear shorts and t-shirts because basically everyone gets soaked in water, and carrying palm leaves through the village, and then you'll have the brass band going and everything. It's just fun party, mainly more for the youngsters, I would say, not the kids. Well, the kids get involved as well, but it's quite riotous. And then again at 10:30 on Saturday the 13th, there is another night of partying, and it finishes on Sunday the 14th. And so this is something really worth coming up to. At 1 o'clock, 1 till 9, there's actually a video of it. It will be different this year because I took that a couple of years ago. So basically you have all the local craftspeople coming. So they've got their handmade canary knives, which obviously you won't be able to take home on a plane. And they have other lace making there. They have like mojito sands, so that sugar. They have sugar canes that grow here, so they crush the sugar cane and they make like the sugary syrup called guayape. and they can add alcohol to it. So you can have a mojito, you can have whatever you want really. You can just have the sugar cane itself or just flavoured with fruits. So that's really quite nice. But they have a lot of crafts here, so it's worth coming to and support the local community. And then we have at 9 o'clock another music singing on a stage. The stages will be put up absolutely all over. The stages haven't gone up yet. I haven't seen them going up. The flags are all up ready for the fiesta. But there will be stages all over because there's concerts all the time and they cut off the street. So that another reason why it's best to get the bus up because it's difficult to come up. And then that will be the end. So there's San Antonio. So this is the brochure. I'll put a link underneath so you can see the brochure yourself if you want to. And probably a link from the local council will have it. But you're definitely welcome to come up here. You'd be very welcome. It's for everybody and it's free. And so not only do we have this one, if you're coming to on holiday to Puerto Rico or Gilligan, well, you can anywhere in the region, you can go to any of the fiestas. And this is the start of fiesta season, so each village will have their own patron saint, and I will post information so you can come along and join. And like I say, I will go live so you can have a bit of a feeling of what it's like to be here in the fiesta. But it's yeah, time of great excitement. Everybody's welcome and everyone joins in and very relaxed. So yeah, come up and experience a bit of Canarian culture.